to do a tutorial on, I think I just really decided. Okay, I'm still not, you know, shiny. And I got it pretty far away. And I'm thinking maybe because I'm talking about like the skin softening effect. I think because I have my lights like directly on to me, it's not gonna show up. But anywho, I think I am going to do a golden goddess type of look. I don't know. But if you didn't kind of see, like my skin is kind of, you know, doing good right now. I've been using some new stuff, and right now, if you don't know, I'm using my Anastasia kit. I'm taking the color cinnamon first, and then I'm gonna take the color nude on top of that. And this is basically my my color correcting way. This is the way that I color correct my dark spots. Somebody's gonna say it's wrong and it's too much. That's so fucking good for you, okay? But it's not good enough for me. Okay, so yeah, I'm using a new skin regimen prescribed by a dermatologist. I'm using what you call the stuff? Zen Abaji, Cleansoderm wash, and some O-Effects stuff. I feel like it's working. I have like this dark spot up here that's really lightening up. Like I've been using that as a guideline, and it's actually it's fading really well to me. And my skin has not been breaking out. Excuse me, has not been breaking out like talking about. So I'm pretty happy with where it's going. I mean, I hope that's not jinxing me or anything like that, but so far so good. Yeah. What's going on in my life? Well, we had a flood here that started March 7th. And ever since March 7th, I've literally probably only had 8 days off. Today is May 3rd. Yeah, so I've only had maybe 7 or 8 days off. It's been pretty crazy. Mainly because I'm on a specialized team. Somebody's tearing up their car outside, for real. But I'm on a specialized team, and when you're on specialized teams, you just get called out first. I don't work patrol that much anymore, but you know, when I'm needed, I work patrol. But right now I'm on a specialized team. We're called the heat team. It's high apprehension. Wow, high apprehension something. And on the heat team, we basically, you know, just do go around and patrol the areas where high crime is, and we're just trying to bring down those rates in our city. It's not like super bad, but it's getting bad all over from what the people tell me, from people that have been there longer than me. So we just kind of do that kind of thing. So yeah, I haven't really had many off days, and it's really hard to do my makeup, point blank period, to do my makeup and not really have any time to like wear it. And I get sad about that, you know. So I don't do it all the time. I may do it like that day that I'm off and like I'm about to go visit like my grandma or something like that. So it's just like, no, I don't feel like recording. What else? Milk Cosmetics followed me, and that's really cool. You know, when somebody, you know, a popular company follows me, you know, I'm always down in the dumps, because I feel like sometimes like your work just isn't enough. Like, I know likes doesn't determine who, you know, you are, what your work is, but I used to make like 230 likes and stuff like that. Now I'm just like, I barely can make like 100 likes, you know. And you know, when a popular page follows me, I feel like, okay, hey, well, my likes are really not determining who I am, because hey, this is a company that's really out there, and if they like me, I'm good. You know what? These likes, whatever. So, but don't don't get, you know, depressed. And I'm trying to practice what I preach, but sometimes, you know, you just can't help it. But you do want to tell people, hey, you know, this is what we should be doing. And, you know, I want to practice what I preach, but, you know, sometimes you know, you just can't help it. But hey, don't get down in the dumps about not getting the likes that you want and stuff like that. But you definitely still have to promote yourself out there on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and everything like that. It's not easy. It's, you know, it's critics everywhere. So I mean, that's the main point of why, you know, we can't succeed, you know, how we want to. But it's okay. It's okay. There are people that are following you right now that love your work. And as long as you keep promoting yourself, you keep, you know, doing the best that you can, you know, you'll make it wherever you want to make it. Me personally, I just want to do good. I want, you know, I want people to like my work and stuff like that. But I want people to see it at the same time. I don't want to be some big known, you know, celebrity makeup artist, anything like that, because I love my career right now. I don't want to go in anywhere past, you know, just basically, you know, doing the area around here. But hey, if I do get on, you know, Nicki Minaj or something like that, call me, I'm going. But I don't want to, you know, be a big time celebrity makeup artist. Let's get back into the actual tutorial while we're here. I'm gonna try out some new stuff. This is the Match Master foundation from MAC, and it's in the shade 7.5. I picked this out. I first got the 7.0. That was like, heck no, too light. I got the 8.0, feeling like, okay, this is gonna be bomb.com, and it was not. It was not. Those girls at MAC, I'm so serious. They will try to sell you any freaking thing. I'm like, looking at this girl like, bitch, you don't get out of my face. This is not my color. Like, those girls, like, they are selling their soul in MAC these days just to sell your product. And some of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them, they don't care. Because this girl, seriously, this is not the right brush. Like, this is the one that I've been using. It's like, needs to be washed. Wash your stinking brushes, people. This is my personal brush. But, like I was saying, girls at MAC are selling their souls to sell a product. Like, y'all better stop sending these girls out here in NC45 knowing good well they need to be in NW43 or freaking NW50. Alright, stop playing around. But I will say this. I mean, some girls want to be the color that's like in the center of their face. Now, with that being said, this is just going to be a controversial get ready with me type of video. If you want to go with the inside of your face, that light color versus the color that's around your forehead, as you know, that's really darker, and it probably matches your, you know, your shoulder, you know, you may want to definitely blend that down. Because the minute you start, you know, just doing it the inside color versus the outside perimeter color, I mean, that's when they start talking about you. You are the people that they're making fun of. Because your foundation nowhere closely matches, you know, your neck nor your chest, any of that. So, get with the program. What do I say about those people, you know, that don't match their neck and chest and things like that? Hey, if you like it, you like it, because I don't love it. But that's part of the reason why I choose to use a darker shade the foundation, because I know at the end of all my highlighting contour and when I powder my face, I am going to be within the same range as my dark neck and the same range as my maybe a little bit lighter chest. Like, that's why I choose a darker shade. But hey, if you like it light, go for it, honey. I mean, those are the mask people I'm talking about. Leave you alone, honey. Anywho, so right now this is looking good. It's supposed to be like a matte type foundation. Is this the Pro Longwear? No, this is not the Pro Long. This is the plain Match Master. And it looked really good. I'm not gonna even front. It looks really good. I just haven't used MAC in so long. I don't know when the last time I picked up my Studio Finish foundation. It's a really good foundation. I used to, that was crack back in the Gap, but I've, you know, introduced myself to where, like, don't just sit up on one company of makeup. You need to have more than one, because sometimes it works for you and sometimes it doesn't. Just like, you know, your oil control products like Milk and Magnesia for me. I can use that about, you know, 2 or 3 months straight, and then after that 3rd month I have to change it up because it just stops working on me. It just, my skin just gets so used to it. So use something else, you know. Have more in your arsenal than one thing. Okay, so I'm kind of letting this sit a little bit and making sure that I really have it pressed into my skin. And recently, recently I got the, what's her name? Pat McGrath. I'm not trying to be rude. Pat McGrath, Skinfetish highlighter in gold. I did it in like a video that I recorded, but I'm not too confident about it. I like it, I don't like it, I like it, I don't like it. I may use that in just a second. But I know that I didn't like it too much when I put it on to my matte foundation. Like, my face was like really matte, and I was just like, no, I didn't like it. But I did like the actual finish. So it's a really good product. $75. Yeah, it could have been a little bit more, not a little bit more pigmented, but I don't know how to really put it. It's just could have been something more. I just don't know yet. I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Pure Beige, and I'm using that as my highlighter. Something else that I want to talk about. How do you guys feel about, you know, overlining, or how do you feel about the lip injections that are going around? Beauty Blender, how do you feel about it? You know, we got so many girls out here going out here and getting these lip injections, and they're leaving them about, you know, 2 to 3 months. Like, I've heard that you have to keep them up from, you know, after every few months you have to go get them done again. How do you feel about that? Are you feeling like they're doing too much? Are you feeling like, hey, this is the Kylie Jenner trend? Or whatever. Like, how do you feel? Then we got all of our, I hate to put y'all in this, but all of my Caucasian girls are out getting lip injections. How do you feel about it? And then, you know, you have people that are getting posted onto like Anastasia's page, and the black girls are getting like roasted because they have naturally full lips, and people are just, it's just like, okay, this girl right here, I know, I mean, let me speak on for like an Asian, and you know, like, they have really tiny lips, and I know they're not full. Okay, I know this girl has freaking lip injections, but yet everything about this picture is amazingly beautiful. Right? The stereotype is really crazy. It's really crazy. Come on now, y'all know what's natural and what's not natural. How I feel about it, I just don't like when, you know, you have those trolls, as Kim Kardashian says, you know, under people, I'm just adding a little bit more, under people's pages, and, you know, talking about their lips, or talking about how big the eyes are or something like that. You know, I've seen that too. And, you know, we're just born with it. Like, I just don't understand, like, how do you not feel like you're stereotyping or, you know, being hypocritical about something that we are God-given, you know? So let's jump off of that subject, because I have like a lot of things like I think about when I like pop on Instagram. Let's talk about Jennifer Lopez. So recently I seen I'm sorry, I'm not ADHD. I just have like a lot of stuff in my head that I think about sometimes. Jennifer Lopez, like somebody posted like a raw, just regular picture of her on freaking Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, this is Jennifer Lopez, and this is crazy. Like, if I saw her in person and I saw like what I saw in that picture, I would not be excited anymore. Like, Jennifer Lopez is gorgeous as heck, but to stay in the topic of lips, her makeup artist overlined her lip with a lip gloss. I don't feel like they overlined her lips with like a actual pencil. This is LA Girl Dark Cocoa concealer, but they overlined her lips with lip gloss. It, to me, I'm not gonna even lie, it was horrific. Like, cause if I saw that in person, I would look at her lips the entire time. It was not a sight to see. Legit scary, but at the same time, you know, whenever you're taking pictures, it's the angles. It's all about the angles, and maybe that picture was just in a bad angle, but you know, girl. Yeah. So on to the next thing. What else? Oh my goodness, I'm putting a little bit on the sides of my nose, and that really just turned into a lot. But oh well, we'll blend the heck out of that. I'm going to take a Dillium Tools brush to blend it out. This is the 775 brush. It's the Duo Concealer brush. And I'm going to blend that into the sides of my nose and underneath my brows. A little bit like towards the front of my brow. Down, under, and in front, like so. And I'm gonna stop it a little bit down here and just blend really, really good. And okay, if you're following me, how did you guys like the collab with my girls with Leon, Beauty by Hermosa, got Pretty Girl Shade, we got Shade Makeup, and my girl Beauty by TT, and also my girl Makeup by Maya. How did y'all like that that big old collab? I'm pinching my beauty blender and blending at the edge of my concealer. How did you guys like that collab? I was super, super excited about it. It just means, like, you know, we got our girls coming together. It, you know, it was to me, you know, if this seems like, you know, really stupid, but it was like an honor to do it with the girls. And we're gonna be working on doing more collabs. I tried to do more collabs. I liked it. Shay, one of the Shays said that she had once tried to do it with some of the other bigger ladies up on Instagram, and there was like basically no response. So that brings me on to another topic. How do you guys feel about the bigger ladies not speaking up for the black community? How do you feel about that? Because in my opinion, I feel like, you know, they should possibly show some kind of, I don't know how you would put it, they're just not down. Like they just are not down. It's like they're going throughout everything and not saying a word. Jackiana, she don't play. Now she is down for the cause of dark beauty matters and everything. But some of these other chicks, we shall not, you know, name those chicks. We shall just move on. But they're just not down. Like it's like wow. But I'm gonna take one of the, you know, my little tricks from Makeup Girl Shay, Makeup Girl Shayla. Spray my beauty blender with some Urban Decay De-Slick, because it does set your under eye really, really well to me. But we're not gonna say anything else. But hey, it's just like you see all of this going on, and yet you don't promote people. You always, you know, saying that, hey, you know, you want people to win, and it's like, how do you, you know, want people to win, yet, you know, you're not showing love to anybody, you're not giving props to anyone. Y'all, Shay is so petty. See, that's what I love about my girls in my little collab group. It's not my collab, our collab group. But she just sent a picture, and you know what picture I'm talking about. But yeah, these girls out here is getting that work. But hey, you got some money. I ain't mad at you, because you know I get a little nose job, but that, you know, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. Anywho, so the next thing I'm gonna do, my camera died. I'm going to take my, what do I want to do? I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder, and I am going to not bake. I'm going to press the powder into my skin. I'm going to make sure that before I put it on, that it's like inside of the beauty blender. I don't want too much just, you know, falling off the beauty blender. And definitely make sure that you kind of smooth out your under eye before you put down your powder, because the minute you put down your powder, that means you're okay with how your, you know, your face is looking before you put it on. This is setting your face. So I'm pressing it into my concealer. I'm not gonna bake today. But what I'm laughing about is, you know, just all of the freaking, the non-self-love, basically. And to see, like, I remember when Manny and old girl Jacqueline, you know, got on their like Snapchat and started talking about somebody because of their looks. You know, it's a lot of plastic surgery going on, and a lot of injections going on and stuff like that to change your features, including Lil' Kim, poor Lil' Kim, but to change their features to look like I don't know who. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I would get one just because I just feel like my nose is big. I just don't feel like it, you know, fits my face. But hey, it does fit my face because God made it to fit my face. It is what it is. But hey, don't delete who you were. You know, you don't have to delete all your old pictures, you know, and make people think like, hey, you were God-given, born like this, you know. Throw a throwback out there every now and then. Let us see what the real, you know, so-and-so looks like. Because I've seen so many people delete damn near half of their photos just so you won't notice something that changed. I mean, but you know your lips ain't like that. You know, we all know a small upper lip, you know. You just know it. Don't get mad at that statement. But we all know. Anywho. Hey, girlfriend.
Hey.
Heaven's here. Come say hey, Heaven.
Hey.
She's peeking in, being nosy. What time is it? 7:35. She got an hour before she goes to bed. Anywho.
Mom, I'm looking for my green glasses.
I didn't have them.
But I'm not for.
Look in your room or something. Look in the bathroom. Look in the kitchen. Look on the table. Look in my room. So there we have all of that going down in the DM. So you guys have to be a little bit more interactive with me. Let me know what you want to see, because some days I'm just clueless. I have no inspiration sometimes, and you know it's hard out here for a pimp. You know, I don't be knowing what you guys want. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, for a change, I'm going to take my black Radiance kit. Looks like this right here. I'm going to take Sculpt in there. That's the middle shade. And I'm taking this shade onto the Real Techniques 300 brush. This color is kind of reddish, a little orangish. So I'm going to take that because I want to warm up my face. And I'm going to take that in the little C shape of my face. I don't like red down on the bottom of my face. I just don't. Make sure you shake off the excess. And I'm putting it in the perimeter of my face. Just really doing those circular motions, getting it in there. And this also acts as like a transition shade. I'm not able to talk today. Just like that. So we're done with that. Then I'm going to take the other shade, the darkest shade, and it's called Contour. Yeah, and then we're going to use this to contour. So I'm going to put that closer into my hairline. Like so. And you can kind of tell there's a fading effect. And I really like doing that. I know I don't have like a, you know, forehead or anything like that. I have like a 3 head. I'm totally fine with that. I still contour my forehead because I like the way that it looks. Then I'm going to sculpt out my cheek. Basically, I'm going to place down the color, you know, right there in the corner on both sides. Like so. And then I'm just going to wipe off a little bit of excess and then start blending it in circular motions like this. And like as I come down, I kind of come off of my face. Like that. And I am going to prime my lid. Like so. Then the next thing I'm going to do is take a Dillium Tool 776 brush. It's basically like a MAC 217 brush. And I'm going to take the color Fudge from the Anastasia World Traveler palette. I'm going to place this color into my outer V. And I am blending that inwards as well. Like so. Nothing too drastic or anything like that. Just some little shadow on the outside. Now I'm going to take MAC's color in Mythology. This one right here. To me it just comes off kind of coppery. So that's what I'm going to do. Is add that to my mobile lid. Using my finger. Because it picks up so much color. like so. Then I'm gonna go back into that Fudge shade, just a tad bit of it, and I'm gonna blend it on the outer edges and around the top just to kind of smooth out that shadow. Take the shade Pink Champagne. I'm gonna add that into my inner tear duct area. Excuse me. I'm gonna blend that upwards and into that shadow onto my lid. Like, take my NYX crystal liner, looks like this here, and I'm going to apply a little bit of that liner at a time into my onto the front of my eye, blending it inwards. Like that. And I am going to take the California Soul glitter by Lit Cosmetics. I'm going to apply that onto my lids very light. Like that. I'm going to take a little bit more so that it looks like it's blending onto my lid. Like that. Pick up a little bit of the glitter and pop it on top of it. Like this. And a pencil brush. And I'm going to apply that onto my lower lash line. Brush. I'm going to take that shade Mythology and apply it directly over top of that. These are, again, are the Iris Beauty Liberty lashes. I'm going to take my Pat McGrath, I don't know why I want to say matte, my Pat McGrath highlighter and my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna take the highlighter onto the beauty blender and pat it onto my skin that way because it's still kind of damp, and add the highlighter to my cheeks, and it just really gives it like this nice subtle like inner self glow, or whatever you want to call it, or luminous skin. It looks really good. But because you know your girl likes her highlight and she wants it to pop a little bit more, I'm going to add a little bit of Anastasia, the Dripping in Gold highlight from Anastasia, to the top of it to give it like an extra to it. And also because I want to set it. I don't want it to just kind of stay that way. Bless me, Lord. Take my MAC Chestnut pencil and I'm going to line my lips. I always line my lips with chestnut or a brown for like really like light colors or colors that I feel like ain't too, you know, my skin tone friendly. So I just like to add brown to it and just go over top of it. Now this is Milk Cosmetics Summer. Now if you don't know, Milk is like matte. Like if you like matte lipstick, Melt is matte. Except lace. I feel like lace is really like a satin, a nice satin one. I'm like really smashing my lips together so everything comes together. The brown and the peachiness of that shade. Okay, so if I didn't say, the lipstick is Melt Cosmetics Summer. It's basically, you know, I wanted to do a look around them as well to give them like a dedication shout out for following me because it's super, super awesome. I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to add some gloss, and I'm probably going to add Anastasia's Sunset Strip lip gloss to it to make it even sexier. But I need to take my pictures first. So, yeah, but let me pose a little bit.